does that happen? Who do I see walking?
What is up, my G? It's that kid Dion over here watching Young Don the Mascot. Let's react. I need more subscribers, please. You already know, like, subscribe. Oh, come on, I hate these ads, fam. Yank guys. Alright, shout out to Young Don the Mascot. Let's get it early.
The store of King Kong. Granted, he was a mall cop, so take that how you will. Boy, I tell you what though, that gun in his hip, boy, that shit was real as fuck.
Roblox, man. Bro, no homo, Young Don.
Now, before we get started today, I'd like to thank today's sponsors, Guns of Boom. Guns of Boom is a first-person shooter available on your mobile device. This year, so obviously, aim today for a chance to play and also receive an exclusive
I'm just gonna fast forward real quick.
Sponsor in this video, black woman that doesn't take shit, is an attitude or gives her bad customer service, she doesn't hesitate to let him know. I used to hate that as a kid. I was Shoe Locker, where I found myself doing that exact thing, an action that resulted in the cops being called on me. So here's what happened. So the other day I went to the mall to go shopping, and I don't shop too often, so when I do, I spend a lot of money. And I know I shouldn't, like, I really be spending money I don't need to, but I went from being really broke to really not broke really fast, so mistake. Anyway, among the things I purchased, I got a pair of blue and white Jordan 1s and a pair of Air Force 1s from Shoe Locker, of which the Air Force 1s I wore out of the store. I went straight home, took off the forces, threw them in the closet, and went on with my day. The next morning, I woke up with a bit of buyer's regret. You see, I didn't really want the forces, but the salesman at Shoe Locker was gassing me up, so I was just like, fuck it. But by the morning, I had changed my mind. So I go to Shoe Locker, I show the guy the receipt, and then he takes the shoes and inspects them. And of course, the bottoms of the shoes were dirty as a result of me walking out of the store to my car the day before. He looks at me and says, hey bro, I can't give you your money back for these. They're not in resellable condition. So then I'm like, but these are brand new though. But then he's like, yeah, but these are too dirty, bro. I mean, how would you feel if you came to buy some new white sneakers and we brought these out to you? So then I was like, huh, true. So I'm like, okay, I see what you're saying. So what are my options?
I'm gonna rewind that.
Bro, I mean, how would you feel if you came to buy some new white sneakers and we brought these out to you? So then I was like, huh, true. So I'm like, okay.
I would hate that if you go to like Foot Locker or something like that and you get shoes, bro, and they're all dirty, bro. I'm gonna snap out. So I understand why he said that now.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So what are my options? So then he says, well, I can give you store credit, and then I was like, and so then he said, or you could take the shoes home, clean them, and then I'll take them back and give you your money. So then I was like, oh, for real? Alright, let's do that. He then shows me what shoe cleaner to get and gives me instructions on how to clean the shoes. Cool. Now, this means I have to spend another $20 on shoe
Oh, these ads are getting on my nerves.
my car and give them a proper scrubbing, and by the time I was done, they were pretty wide if you ask me. So I go back to the Shoe Locker, but now the manager then no dollars back. So I take the shoes out to my car and give them a proper scrubbing, and by the time I was done, they were pretty wide if you ask me. So I go back to the Shoe Locker, but now the manager on duty was there as well. So he takes the shoes, shows them to her, and then she's like, no. And I could see she had a little attitude about her, but I was like, alright, life probably sucks, so whatever. So then I say, so am I not getting my money back? I mean, these are definitely cleaner than the floor model. And then she's like, yeah, but they have to be pearl white, like perfect. And then she points out to me all the tiny imperfections that I had missed when I cleaned the shoe. So I was like, okay. And then the guy says we can still do an even exchange if you want, but I was like, nah. You see, now I was too invested. I'd already sunk an additional $20 in like an hour of the day into making this return happen. I wanted my god. So I drive 30 minutes home and spend like 20 minutes meticulously scrubbing these shoes. I got these shoes so white that when I put them on, my credit score went up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I made my way back to the store yet again. for the third time. And as I walk up to the counter, I can already see that the manager was not happy to see me again. So the guy takes the shoes, shows them to her, and then she rolls her eyes. And then with her back turned to me, she signals to the guy to return the shoes, but she did it by fanning her hand. Now, I might not have been trained by the CIA on how to read body language or anything like that, but I've been around sassy women long enough to know that this motion basically says, alright, just return the shoes, this is being annoying, right? That's what that says, right? So now I'm like, is she mad at me that I'm trying to return the shoes? Like, I just followed your employee's instructions. If you want to be mad at someone, be mad at him for telling me that I could just clean the shoes and return them. I'm definitely not the asshole in this situation. Anyway, they reluctantly do the return and give me my money.
Yo, I would hate that, yo, because at that point, I would have, yes, I am. I would have snapped out at that point and probably would have started, like, snapping on the employee. But then they would have the right to kick me out of the store, so that, yeah.
So now I'm a little fucked up, because here's the thing. It's not like if you just straight up told me that I couldn't do the return from the beginning, I would have given him shit about it. I would have just been like, alright, but he put the option on the table, so I didn't appreciate the fact that they were treating me like I was the asshole who was trying to get him to bend over backwards to do the return. So the guy hands me the money, and then he just doesn't say anything. No, have a good day, no peace out, no, don't let the fucking door hit you on the way out. Nothing, just handed me the receipt and turned around. So I walk out the store.
These dumb ads, bro. What was the video?
I'm like, what just happened? How am I the douchebag in this situation? So then I was like, nah, they ain't gonna treat me like that. After they made me take the shoes back twice to clean them, fuck out of here. So I walk in and I ask to speak to her. She comes over and I respectfully voice my dissatisfaction. She then basically tells me that I was wrong to interpret her tone and body language the way that I did, and that she has done nothing wrong. I'm like, bitch, what? The dude over here decides that he wants to play Black Panther or something, as if his manager can't handle the conversation and she needed saving. He might as well have said,
Oh, guys, I already seen the video. I just want to do a reaction because it's kind of funny. But, alright, just watch this part.
The conversation and she needed saving. He might as well have said, Veronica, do not worry, I will handle the situation. So then he turns to me and he starts trying to make me feel like I'm being a dick for coming back and voicing my opinion on their service. He's cutting me off, raising his voice, gesturing defensively, and the whole time I'm being pretty calm, partly because I worked in retail for 4 years and I know that if a customer starts yelling and making a scene, they have the right to kick the customer out of the store. And I didn't want that, but also because I just didn't care enough. Like, I wanted an apology, but it wasn't like I was genuinely upset. It was more about the principle for me. And by principle, I mean, I ain't taking disrespect, look, nigga, straight up. Put a couple holes in your dick, look. So then the manager leaves and just... It was more about the principle for me. And by principle, I mean, I ain't taking disrespect, look, nigga, straight up. Put a couple holes in your dick, look. So then the manager leaves and just goes to the back, completely ignoring me, and then homeboy starts dialing up the volume. He's cutting me off more and more, ultimately telling me that 1, I'm tripping, I got my money back, what else do I want? 2, I can just go shop at Finish Line instead of Shoe Locker if I have a problem. And 3, if I have a customer service problem, then I should just go call customer service, because they're not going to be giving me an apology. So now I'm like, this nigga is a moron. Eventually, the manager finally comes back to the floor and starts to talk to me, because by now, the guy's being so loud and is so upset to the point where you can visibly see him hyperventilate, because nothing makes someone more upset than realizing the person you're shouting at doesn't give a fuck. So she starts to ramble at first and explain herself, and I just stand there poker face because she knew what I wanted. Eventually, she apologizes for being rude and that it wasn't her intentions to come off that way, after which I promptly accepted her apology and said thank you. That's all I came back for. Right as that happens, who do I see walk into the store?